Bernard, following a relentless second half, you've managed to gain a point. Just sum up the difference between the two halves.
Massive in terms of application. We've said it at the end, that's a hallmark of mine and Anthony's teams. You know, leave everything on the pitch, nothing left to give, and ultimately if you don't get the result at the end of the game, but you've give it your all, and sometimes it's something you have to accept. I feel like the first half we didn't start the game well enough, simple as. If you give sides like Brackley a platform, they'll build on it. They got the goal, they put 8 crosses in the box in the first 5-6 minutes, so straight away we was on the back foot. But even so, you know, you're coming at half time 1-0 down, you've missed the penalty. Jordan Preston's missed the header from 3 yards out, great save by the keeper, and as bad as we can all say we were or we weren't at it, we still could or should have been 2-1 up at half time. We spoke about you know, 9.5 games to go, and the effort and the desire and all that everybody puts into supporting Spennymoor, and the time we give, the sacrifices we make. Was we prepared just to let the season fizzle out? If that weren't going to be the case, then we had to get a massive reaction, which that's probably one of the most emotional games of football I've been involved in 13 years. It was relentless. We was on the front foot for 50 minutes. Brackley are a good side, defensively got the best defensive record in the league. We've asked massive questions of them today, and to get the goal as late as we did, just showing you how much bodies we committed. We had right centre halves putting crosses in the box. We had to find a way to get a result today, and in the end, you know, the players have to walk away and pat themselves on the back because they've done that.
How vital could that point be now, come the end of the season? Obviously, looking at other teams around us, again, possibly dropping points. So, how important could that be?
It could be a massive. It could be a massive point. I think the performance is more important today. I think the performance for us is if we start where we've left off today for the remainder of the season, then we have a massive chance of winning every game of football we've got left. However, you know, we've only scored 1 in 4. Again, defensively thought we was outstanding. You know, Ethan Pies coming at centre half when the skipper's got injured, thought he was outstanding. The 2 new lads coming in give us energy. It was direct, and everybody bought into what we said at half time. So let's use that performance as a platform. Work hard this week and look forward to Curzon away next week.
You mentioned the 2 new lads, the 2 debutants, including Chandler and also Harry Flass coming at the team. How much of an impact do you think all 4 of them had as well?
I thought Jamie Chandler was outstanding. I think he drove us on. He was a part of that performance first half, not highlighting him out because, you know, he weren't, but in general he was outstanding. And when players recognise the desire and the determination that Jamie Chandler shows, you know, he probably shames 1 or 2 and they buy into it. I thought Tyree's coming on, 4 substitution in terms of the skipper coming off. We asked him to be brave, you know, with his starting position, put balls into the box, don't pass opportunity up. Thought he did that, I thought he listened. And obviously Ethan coming on and dictating a game of football the way he did at 18-year-old was unbelievable. And I think, you know, the kid's got a big future. But collectively, it's hard to single anybody out with a performance like that. Like I say, in my 13 years of managing, I've never seen 22 players drop to defeat on the final whistle. That just shows you what both sides put into it, and that's what supporters pay the money for. But moving forward, it's a massive plus for us in terms of the performance. We've got to make sure we can try and match that again next week.
I know you said not to highlight personal performances, but one that was pretty special today in his first 90 minutes, I think, since joining the club. How good was Jude Oyibo today?
Yeah, Jude's frustrating. We know that. You know, Jude, you know, you get him where you need to get him, and he might get a little tweak. But he played left wing back Tuesday night. He was outstanding. His legs only allowed him to play 70 minutes. And today we've had to adapt. We've had to get him higher up the pitch, and every time he gets on the ball, he makes something happen. And today he's got his goal. He's been frustrating over the last 3 or 4 weeks because he's come in with his head down, knowing that he should score more. But today he's used that desire to force the error, which he's deserved. He's got that reward, and he's finished his goal really, really well. And hopefully we can use that as a platform for Jude to start, you know, adding to his numbers. But from the first minute to last, the kid's put everything into it, and deservedly deserves man of the match.